Good morning everybody and welcome back. So today I'm going to show you how I hang the mounted orchids that I have. If you recall the last video, I mounted the Dendrobium Second Love on this piece of log here, and I didn't have all the proper tools to properly or safely hang it on my tree. Today I have what I would normally use, so I'm going to go ahead and show you how I do that, and then I'm going to show you where I'm going to actually hang it. So for this I have my Sharpie, I have scissors. You can use any tools that you want for the to cut the chain, or actually I won't be cutting the chain off, I'm just going to be detaching the links. So I have some pliers here. You can use any type of pliers that you have at home. It doesn't matter as long as you can detach the links without actually hurting yourself. So this is the chain I'll be using. So I normally use two type of hooks for this. I use this hook here and this one here. So for this I would normally use something like this because I want to make sure it's secure, but I only have one of these on this size. I have some smaller ones here that I use for my bottles that you'll see in a minute out there, but I'm just going to go ahead and use this here. It works just as fine, and I can actually remove the chain anytime. I can just hook these. If I can't find a branch high enough, I'll just actually hook these to the branch and I won't need the chains. But I'm going to actually just set everything up so you get an idea of how I do this. So you're also going to need some eye protection because we're going to be drilling. You're going to be needing some hearing protection. I have mine here. I'm going to go ahead and put it on now. And what I'll be doing is that I'm going to drill 2 holes. I'm going to evenly space them out right on top of the log, and I'm going to use this, my ruler, different sizes, to measure it. So I'm going to have them about 2 inches apart. So I have it right there centered. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Sharpie and I'm going to make my dots right here and right here. You can see that right there? 2 dots, and that's where I'll be drilling my holes. So for this, right, I don't want to make the hole larger than what my screw is. So I'm kind of comparing, and if you can see, it's slightly smaller, so that's what I want. I'm going to take my drill, I'm screwing my bit, make sure it's secure. Put my hearing and my eye protection, make sure that nothing gets in. Safety first. You can see my 2 holes where I want them drilled. So I'm just going to slowly start. So I want to make sure that it's rotating in the right direction. I changed my mind and I made the hole slightly above from what I had selected, but it's okay. I'm going to take my screw and I'm going to slowly start screwing. You see how it's going in? It gets a little tighter, so I'm just grabbing my pliers and just like so I'm holding it and I'm rotating the log. You can make a deeper hole if you want. I didn't want to do that because I didn't want to make it too large. It wouldn't really make a difference. It would have been easier if I would have done one at a time so the other one wouldn't get on my way, but too late. thread is almost all the way in, and that's what you want. Then you want to position your hook in whichever direction you want your log to hang. See there? Mine is going to face this forward. It's going to face this way, so I want the hooks going back. And that's just how I'm going to leave it. No more thread. There, you can't see any more threads there, so it's all away safely. No shaking. Alright. Okay, so like I said, you want them to look even. See how mine's a little offset? It's fine. I'm just gonna grab my pliers again and just turn it, slightly turn it in the direction I want them. And voila. So I can already hang my log from one of the branches if I wanted to, right here, just like this. Or I have the option to slide the chain through here. I'm actually going to detach the links really quick for you to see how I would normally do it. So I grabbed my Sharpie earlier. I kind of pre-staged you guys, I'm sorry. It's a lot faster. So I actually marked, I made a mark at the 20th link right there. That's the one I'm gonna detach right now, or open up. So I can show you, actually, not that one. That is gonna be my center one. I take that back. That is gonna be my center link, and I made one here. The only one that I'll be detaching here is this one here, because I want it this length instead of cutting, because I'm gonna have to open up anyway. I'm gonna have to open it up anyways. So instead of cutting the link, I'm just gonna, with one pliers here and the other one here, I'm just gonna slightly pull in the opposite direction, and voila, I have my chain here detached. See that there? So I'm gonna slide it through here, and I'm gonna grab my pliers again, and I am going to squeeze it close. See? Secure in place. And I'm gonna go ahead and open up this last link right here so I can slide it through again. You don't have to open it all the way. There's no need to. You can actually buy a larger chain if you want. They have different sizes at Home Depot. This was all I have right now. It's because it's what I use for my pots. Having a little difficulty here because I opened it up too much, so it's not actually going through the entire thing. So I'm just gonna hold it one more time with one of my pliers and turn it just a little bit. If you can see, I made a hook. And there you have it. There's my log. So let's go. Let me show you where I'm gonna go ahead and hang this and show you what I have on that tree. Let's go. All right guys, this is my tree that I've mentioned before, and by now I'm sure you've noticed the hanging bottles here. I actually got this idea from a Spanish channel. It's called Orquídeas Cuidados en Casa by Mr. Hernan. Gracias por la idea, señor Hernan. Me ha fascinado y voy a compartirlo en mi video para las personas que quieran reproducir estas botellas. Les voy a poner el link de la página de Mr. Hernan abajo. So what I just said in Spanish, right, was that I'm giving credit to the person who I got this idea from, and it's Mr. Hernan, and he does have a YouTube channel called Orquídeas Cuidados en Casa, and I will link below the videos where it goes through the process of building one of these basket out of bottles, right? It's step-by-step tutorial. And I hope you guys all check it out, and if you like the idea, maybe try it out. Please do let me know in the comments below if you do try it out or if it's something that you're interested in. But here I'm going to show you my progress. I actually made these back in November and I moved them out here to this tree in January. But yeah, so now it's April 2020 and I'm going to show you the progress that these orchids have. When I put them out here, these were some of the orchids that were struggling because they were not getting enough sunlight inside during the winter. So I decided to try it out, and well, here you go. So 2 reasons why I like this method. One, they're awesome for me, at least, because I can move these bottles and hang them out here on my tree during spring, summer, and autumn, and then move them back again into my greenhouse during the winter when it gets too cold, right? Second reason is recycle. Who doesn't like to recycle, right? So let's take a close look. So this one here, right? Back in January when I put them out, they were not used to receiving so much sunlight, so it did get some sun damage here and here on the new leaf. But other than that, it's doing good. Look at those roots, growing new roots. This one here, look at the roots on those, on that one there, and it's secure. I mean, it's been out here, as you can see, the wind moves them around and they're fine. I have not dropped them, not once yet. But what I want to show you on this one, you see those spikes? I actually didn't cut the spikes on this one, the old spikes, because I started seeing new growth right away. So here, one spike here, 2 here, 1 more here. It actually had 2 more, so the spikes were a lot longer. There I had 2 more, but the bugs did get to them before I sprayed them with any pesticides on it. So yeah, that's the only thing. A little leaf damage there because of the bugs out here, but other than that, they're doing good. Alright guys, so I had to move this one a little lower so I can show you guys. So this one has some really long leaves, but it's actually growing a new flower spike here. I kind of forgot what kind of blooms these are, so I'm looking forward to seeing blooms on this one this year. Okay, so I'm going to show you what else I have here, and then we're going to move on to showing you where I'm going to actually hang the Dendrobium Second Love that I just mounted. So this one here is a phal, new leaf growing there. Roots, I can't really see any new roots yet, but it is growing. It is growing there, so that's good. So this one here is my Oncidium Sherry Baby, sweet fragrance. And so this is how I normally hang these if I don't have the chains on the young thin branches here. I'll just hook them in. But let's take a close look at this. See those roots there? Roots, more roots there. It's doing good. I purchased this Oncidium back in November. Yes, November at the San Diego Orchid Society show. And it's been out here mounted since February, and it's been doing good. A little leaf damage because of the bugs, but it's okay. It's growing. Other than that, they're all doing good. Alright guys, it's time to figure out where I want to mount this Dendrobium Second Love here. I'm not sure where I want to put it yet, but trying to find a good spot for it. If you do see a good spot, please do let me know in the comments below, because I am struggling. I have so many plants out here. I don't know where to put it, but I know that I do want to try growing one here and one in my grow space and see how I do. If you recall, I have 2 of these. This is why I mounted this one, so I can get an idea and see if they grow better for me outdoors than indoors. Let me show you something. I'm thinking that I'm gonna put it on that branch right there and see how low it hangs. Alright, hang on while I do this. I don't know if I like it up there. As you can see, it does get some sunlight there, but I think I'm gonna try it out there for a few days so I figure out where I want to actually mount this one. So I also have these S hooks that I use to mount my other orchids. I might need to use one to mount that dendrobium. So that's normally how it looks. All right, so I guess I'm gonna leave it there for now. I'm just gonna spray some water on it to make sure it's not dry. All right guys, so this is my tree once again. I wanna show you something. That is my basket nest. 2 baby birds, can you see that? She's not as nervous as she used to be. She used to fly away at first. Or maybe she's just not flying because her babies are actually pretty big now. Can you see the dad there? He's a little nervous that we're up here, but he has not attacked me yet, so I think we're good. I'm pretty sure that once the babies actually can fly, they will fly away and they will not come back till next year. That's what I've noticed. So these birds started coming last year and they made their nest on that palm tree, but I do have some neighbors that they have 2 small children and they like to bounce the ball on the garage, and well, they used to scare off the birds. So they actually had a nest there earlier this spring, and they had 1 egg. I don't know what happened. The nest is still there, but no egg, no baby birds. Then one day she scared the crap out of me. I was gonna water that pot, and she just flew out of nowhere, and I climbed up there and I realized that she was up there and there was 2 eggs. So since then we've tried not to disturb it. So there you go. My front yard is home to the morning American dove, I believe that's what it's called. So yeah, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please let me know in the comments below, and I hope you have a good day. Bye.